Well, hi there and welcome to our 3 keys of becoming a witness to Jesus in your world. And those 3 keys that we want to explore is progressively over life, growing in love with Jesus, discovering your design in Jesus, and introducing others to Jesus. And so the first of our 3 sessions on growing in love with Jesus, I want to speak about knowing and being known. John 17:3 says, "This is eternal life, that you may know God, the only true God, and the one that you have sent, Jesus Christ." See, Christianity happens when someone discovers the raging confidence of a relationship with God through faith in Jesus. Our religion never begins with what we can do for God, but it always begins by the discovery of the incredible work that God has done for humanity in Jesus on the cross. And therefore, we do not have to settle for just a little bit of knowledge about God. Christians can have the lofty goal of genuinely wanting to know God in every season of life and progressively coming to know God with greater intimacy and connection. I think, in fact, that those things that genuinely drive us, that get us out of bed, the passions that we have, that get us through thick and thin in life, those are the things that really define us, that we are known by. You know, when I met my wife, we've been married now for 13 years, but we actually met each other in grade 1. And at that point, we did not know each other very well. We knew about each other. But many years later, as we got married, and now I can say that I've really come to know my wife. And in the same way, Christianity is absolutely focused on knowing God and being known by Him. It's all focused on His character, His goodness, who He is, what He's done, His faithfulness, and His faithfulness to us. And therefore, a little knowledge of God will always trump so much knowledge simply about God. In fact, one author said it so beautifully. He said, "What makes life worth living is having a big enough objective, something that catches your imagination, that takes hold of your allegiance. And this the Christian," he says, "has in a way that no other person has. For what higher, more exalted, and more compelling goal can there be than to know God?" It's all about knowing Him through Jesus and being known by Him. And therefore the starting point, the driving force, the loving inspiration for us wanting to share Jesus with the world, it never begins with guilt or command or some kind of, staccato having to do. It always begins in this place. Am I known by God through Jesus, and am I getting to know Him? It always begins in that place of genuine love and relationship. Growing in love with Jesus begins with being known and always wanting to know Him more. This is how we become a witness.